The ALT-LANT-IS period was going on in 50 million, and after 50 million years, 10,008 years ago, the Gulf Stream had been eating on the Norwegian coast. So now when the North Sea became opened, and when the North Sea and the fastland opened 10,008 years ago, the whole ice started to roll, and it rolled and took all these stones with them, so they become round stones called hiden kirnu in Van language, jättegrytor in Rot language. When all these stones rolled with this mass of ice over ALT-LANT-IS, smashed it, and all the stones go to Estonia, and on Estonia is still all these round stones from that what happened 10,008 years ago. But 10,008 years ago, Raphael and Sarah, with the 7 daughters and 7 sons, had gone to Bockland. And Bockland is today called Gotland, Goatland, with Lummelunda Grottor, and inside in Lummelunda, there these people could go with their domestic animal and their seed. And from there start the story about 1,000-year period of when we was living in Gotland and Öland, we Arctical people. And from 9,008 years ago, Ukko-Akka, Lemminkäinen Joutsen, Seppo Maija is moving back to Uudenmaa, to the new building called Raasepuri, what was ready for the winter, because it was winter castle, what still exists in Finland, who was ready already 9,008 years ago, when the 9,008 years ago, when the family was moving back to Uudenmaa. But same time, 2 boys, one called Sven and the other one called Dan, they moved over to the west, and Sven he became king in Uppsala, and Dan he became king at Julland. And this king and queen has the same system as the 10 tropical races. The first son of Sven become crown prince. The second, third, fourth, fifth become hertig. Hertig av Norrmannaland, hertig av Södermannaland, hertig av Östgötaland, etc., etc. And every hertig, what is the son from the king's sperm, get one hertigdöme. In the hertigdöme, this hertig is making the jarl woman pregnant, coming out jarl boys and jarl girls. The jarl men is making the car woman pregnant, coming out car girls and car boys. And the car men is making the trail woman pregnant and coming out trail girls and trail boys. Exactly in the same system, with the same language as from Uudenmaa. Referred over with Sven and Dan, who become like svenskarar and danskarar with the language from Uudenmaa, who created 112 system language outside of Uudenmaa. The 10 system language is the Vaner, living from Torneo to the border of China, Peking, to the border of Narkasul, and to the border of Sultan. This is the Sultan, Narkasul, and Peking are the border to the Piruet, Ruset, Jarlet, Karlet, and Trelet people after the ice time. When Sven and Dan is going to the west and creating very quickly the island group outside of Norway to be one culture. With the Arctical people, with the same language root as the root language we communicate on this tape at the moment, it's a language called English, Enrique language, what is created outside of Norway on one island group about 9,000 years ago. That's the people from Sven. The people from Dan become the Middle Europe. So the Middle Europe people is mostly with blue and green eyes, Arctical people, original from ALT-LANT-IS, going out to Bockland, Öland, become Sven and Dan sperm lines with king and hertig and hertigdömen with jarlet, karlet and trelet. Same in Sven and Dan going out to the west and populating also with the same system the island group outside of Norway with 2 kings, one from the line of Sven and one from the Dan, who also is making children. Now 2 different children maker kings existed on the islands outside of Norway.